Hey guys, welcome to the Usborne party tonight. I'm going to show you a few titles that we have. There are over 2,000 titles in Usborne books, and so this just covers a few of them. If you have any questions about the books that I'm about to show, message me down below and I'll be sure to answer your questions. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible because there's just so many. I'd like to start with our look inside. We have a lot of flat books, and this is the look inside flat book. So this is the look inside world. It's our younger version of our lift the flaps. Then we have the see inside. I don't have a see inside world, but I'll show you the difference here. So this one is a little bit more wordy, more in depth. The topics are going to be for the older ages. Then we also have a Lift the Flap Atlas picture book. So this is a little bit for the older kids as well, aside from the look inside. So you have look inside, lift the flap, and see inside. And all of those will have the atlas. So in several different subjects, castles, rainforest, anything you could think of, there are 3 different types for 3 different age groups. We have my very first Our World book. This one is a transition board book, so the paper is card stock. You can see the illustrations are just beautiful. We have questions and answers. There are several in this as well. We have nature, we have body, and there are who, what, where, when, why in there. We also have questions and answers specifics. So this is the where do babies come from. We also just came out with what is it like in space. And so they say a little question, and underneath the flap, there's your answer. The board books are very, very strong flaps. They're not going to rip off easily. Very well made. And this is another of the see inside, the older age group that I was telling you about. So as you can see, there's a lot of information on these pages. So they're for your older kids. These are great for homeschooling families or just families that want to supplement their educational learning. We have first encyclopedias, speaking of education, and these come with they come with internet links at the bottom, so if you want to know more about a topic, then you can look into that as well. There's history, animals, biology, science, a ton of topics there. Then we have our big picture books. So this one is, it all starts with a seed. And our big picture books have beautiful illustrations and also educational. We have a series with a cute little penguin called Where Do Baby Animals Come From? And then there's also How High is the Sky, How Deep is the Ocean, and What is a Million? And in the very back of the book, there's usually a fun little fold-out flap, and so that's what this book has, and it's a padded hardcover. For our babies, we have little teeny tiny books. So black and white is really great for newborns. We have little touchy-feel books. And of course our That's Not My series, which is a world-famous series. There's about 60 in here, and they have That's Not My Frog until you get to the very end. That's My Frog, and then all different types of touchy-feelies in there. This is a new one, the Christmas one, a pop-up, and it's just gorgeous. That's the table. There's the Christmas tree at the end, and beautiful snowflakes. There's a few other pop-ups as well. Finger trail playbooks. Finger trails are where little fingers can follow along. There's also a few flaps in this one as well. Speed it up. Already running out of time. We have slide and sees as well. So throughout the book, there's things that the little fingers can slide around. Lift the Flap Christmas, Farmyard Tales. This is an illustrator that works specifically with Usborne, and they are gorgeous, gorgeous books. Poppy and Sam are the little boy and girl's names, and they live on a farm, and it's just beautiful. That that one. That's a hardcover as well. And then the Animal Hide and Seek. And this one has sparkly, fluffy, scratchy, yeah, lots of things on there. We have Big Kid books. King Arthur we just came out with. It's a graphic legend book. So it's sort of like a comic. Great Christmas books. Treasure Island. These are illustrated originals. So that they have Heidi, Treasure Island, oh my goodness, Little Women, White Fang, whole bunch of illustrated originals. We came out with Fairy Unicorns. This is a great book as well. White Cleans. We have tons of White Cleans, and they're all different ages as well. So if you're starting letters and first numbers, but then we go up to times tables, and we do just activity books as well. So it comes with a pen, and it's great for learning pen control, and then for the older kids, it's just great for practicing over and over if you're getting an older book for them. Great for car rides. My favorite, the Magic Painting book. This comes with a paintbrush, and within the black there's colors. So you paint with water, and colors magically appear, so that it'll look like that. It's gorgeous. More great Christmas presents here, or birthday presents. We have the step-by-step drawing animals, drawing people, drawing dinosaurs we have as well, a few in this series. So it shows you how to draw the thing below. 365 science activities. We have paper activities as well, has a spiral binding, and there are tons of activities to do here for science. Write your own storybook. This also is spiral bound. And we have write your own scary stories, write your own comic books, press out paper villages, or village. So it tells a little story, and then you have this to put the village on, and a few pop-outs there. That's another great gift. Moving along, already at 7 minutes. Things to Spot book. This is another transition board book. So the paper is sturdy. Then we have Under the Sea picture puzzle. We have zoo, farm, and it's just great. Lots of hours of fun with that one. Count to 100. This is a gorgeous book. Goes through all counting to 100 until you get to 100 golden stars. Big Book of Colors is another favorite and bestseller. And so it goes through all the different colors, and then at the very back, it shows you how to change colors here. So that's really neat as well. Okay, almost done. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have puzzle pads. There's little tiny ones like this. This is the children's puzzle pad. Then we have the little children's puzzle pads. And these are a little bit easier, so they're not going to be as difficult. We have a great big paper and pencil pad, so they're tear off, and great. Coloring books, coloring and sticker books. I want to say we have, and we have sticker books here. And adding and subtracting, amazing activity book. So there's things to draw and do in there. And sticker books. So we have tons of sticker books. Ask me about anything we have. There are tons. And then map mazes. Great. Peep Insides are really popular as well. So there are several in this series. Farm, zoo, animal homes, all of that. This one's been used for my children, you can tell. So there's 2 to 3 flaps on each page. And they're great. We have Young Beginners, and then we also have Usborne Beginners in several different subjects, and then we have the flexi cover for the older kids. Dangerous Animals is one of them, and it goes into details there. A great phonics program, Llamas in Pajamas, has 6 titles in it. We do sell them separately. There's a little bit of parental guidance there, and then tells you exactly how to use the book, and then yeah, it's just a great book with rhyming and building literacy skills. And we also have the Usborne very first reading books as well. So in these, 10 minutes already, it tells the parent how to use the book in the very beginning. So also with these, what you do is the adult reads this part here and the child reads the part down here. So everything big, child reads. And that way they don't get discouraged very easily because they're being helped along. And then there's some stuff in the back and some puzzles to play in each book. So those are awesome. They come in hardcover. They also come in a set of 50, which will take your child for a couple of years through. And that set of 50 books, I think, comes to, or it's $119.95. That seems like a big amount, but each book ends up being $2.30. So it's a great investment. We have books that about people that have changed the world. And then we have our noisy books, and then we're done. And I've only made it 12 minutes. This is a favorite, and I always sell lots of these ones because it has gorgeous sounds. They are real noises from the jungle. We also have a garden one that just came out. I don't have that one. I think I just ordered it. But yeah, that one's one of our favorites. We have language books. We have language books that don't make noises, that just teach you languages.
Los animales.
In here are 10 of these little cards, and you flip them over, and then it tells you what each thing says. That's the Spanish one. There's French and a few others. My first keyboard book has stories. I was going to say music up here and how to play it, and that one's really cute. And then we have Baby's very first nature sounds. So this is a lift the flap and noises over here. It's an owl. And then we also have great big noisy books with the panels down the side like you've seen in stores. Or you've probably seen these ones in stores. The other ones are a little newer. So yeah, I think that's it. I feel like I'm missing something, but there you go. I hope you enjoy the party. If you have any questions about these books, they're all available right now. Some go out of stock really quickly, but let me know if you wanted to put anything on hold or ask me any questions at all. That's what I'm here for. Have a good night, ladies. Bye.